and welcome to this 11th and final reading in the series from A Walk in the Wood, Meditations on Mindfulness with a Bear Named Pooh. This episode is called Sandwich of the Day. The day begins with setting your intentions. It ends with reflection on the extent to which you fulfilled them. Rejoice in what went well and accept what didn't without harsh self-judgment. Then conclude by making the aspiration to do even better tomorrow. After his visit with Kangaroo, Pooh headed home. The sun dipped down to play hide and seek behind the trees, and a cool, brisk breeze blew through the 100-acre wood. Warmed by the love he received from Kanga, and still nicely full inside from his mindful meal with Rabbit, Pooh wasn't at all chilled. He kept just noticing sights, sounds, and smells, and practiced mindful walking, feeling the forest floor with each step. Arriving at home as darkness settled over the wood, Pooh made himself a little cup of tea, with a generous dollop of honey, before snuggling into his comfy chair. Taking a deep, settling breath, he began his regular practice of reflecting on the day. First, Pooh recalled the intentions he had set in the morning and thought about how well he was able to fulfill them. He reflected on when he was mindful, playing with Roo, walking with Piglet, and eating with Rabbit. He remembered when he wasn't mindful, daydreaming about sweeping leaves. Pooh thought of the times he was kind to others, encouraging Piglet and cheering up Eeyore. He recognized when he wasn't so genuinely present because he was thinking in the future about how soon he might get some honey. He felt heartened by what went particularly well. Wandering in the wood, being bathed in a delightful swirl of sights, sounds, and smells was very enriching. And he had the pleasant surprise of running into Roo, a reminder that just noticing is seeing everything as new. Pooh also acknowledged what could have gone better without giving himself a hard time. It had been a bit trying to get Tigger to be more mindful of Piglet, and Piglet to be more accepting of Tigger. Finally, he set his aspirations for the next day, to renew his intentions, to do his best to fulfill them, and to feel at least as satisfied at the end of tomorrow as he did this evening. To conclude, Pooh recited his evening rhyme. Today, there were 2 things I set out to do to truly be Pooh. As I walked in the wood, I did all that I could to be here and now the best I knew how, and keep in my mind to always be kind. He rested in mindfulness for a few minutes, then got up, put on his nightshirt, and climbed into bed. With a smile, a stretch, and a yawn, he tucked himself in and went to sleep. In the end, just 3 things matter: how well we have lived, how well we have loved, how well we have learned to let go. From the book A Path with Heart by Jack Kornfield. Make each day a sandwich. Every day starts with the intention and ends with recollection, and all that we do is sandwiched in between. First thing in the morning, sit quietly and establish your basic intentions for the day, how you would like to work with your own experience and relate to others. Divide your intentions into 3 areas corresponding to body, speech, and mind. Although they are interdependent, you can choose an intention for each one. Overall, be as mindful as you can with respect to how much you are keeping to or straying from your intentions throughout the day. The other part of the sandwich happens in the evening. At the close of the day, take a few moments for reflection. Review in a non-judgmental way how well you fulfilled your intentions. It's not a contest. You don't win or lose. Just take stock of what happened without praise or blame. To whatever extent you were not mindful and kind, make a commitment that you'll do your best to improve tomorrow. To whatever extent you maintain mindfulness and acted with kindness, think happily that it benefited others as well as yourself. Having completed the sandwich of the day, sleep well. And now a few parting words. It is our hope that you enjoyed taking this walk in the wood with Winnie the Pooh and his friends. May it offer you a path to deepen your understanding and appreciation for the preciousness of living in the here and now. May it inspire you to ever-growing caring and kindness toward yourself and all those you encounter on your gently mindful journey through life. So thank you for your kind attention and appreciate being with you for a walk in the wood, meditations on mindfulness with a bear named Pooh.